मैं तो समझ रहा था तेरा प्रताप जब
जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वत खोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी।
देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी,
की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी।
उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी। जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
the Arya Spiritual Center, Deepavali Yajna. Before we begin our Yajna, we'll take the Geet, Aaj Mil Sab Geet Gaao, Us Prabhu Ki Dhanyavad. आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। जिसका यश नित गाती है गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर। मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर देती है लगातार 100 बार मुनिवर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। करते हैं जंगल में मंगल पक्षीगण हर शाख पर। करते हैं जंगल में मंगल पक्षीगण हर शाख पर। पाती है आनंद मिल गाती है स्वर भर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। कुएं में तालाब में सिंधु की गहरी धार में। कुएं में तालाब में सिंधु की गहरी धार में। प्रेम रस में तृप्त होकर है जलचर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव की आदि। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव की आदि। मीठे स्वर से चाहिए करे नारी नर सब धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। गान कर आमी चंद भजना नंद ईश्वर के स्तुति। गान कर आमी चंद भजना नंद ईश्वर की स्तुति। ध्यान धर सुनते हैं श्रोता कान धर धर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद जिसका यश नित गाते हैं सर्व गुणी जन धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। We now prepare ourselves for the yajna. We ask the yajmans, can you take your seats so that we can begin the yajna? Once again, on behalf of the Arya Spiritual Center, I extend to each one of you all here present and those who viewing us on the web on Facebook or YouTube, a hearty welcome to our third night of Yajna. Om. Let us all take a deep breath, close your eyes, and chant God's holy name. Om. Breathe in slowly and gently. And as we exhale, we chant God's holy name. Om. Breathing out slowly and gently, feeling a sense of peace and tranquility within yourself. And for the last time, breathe in slowly and gently. And feel the presence of the Lord within you this time as you chant His holy name. Om. Yajman taking water in their right palms. Ata Achmanam. And as you take this water in your right palms and you sip this water, we pray and beg of the Lord, O Lord, take away all impurities from within me. Om Amrito Pastaranamasi Swaha. O Lord, O indestructible and protector of all, tonight as we sit here in this mandir, we beg of thee, O Master, save us from pains and sorrow, just like a sheep, protect us from below. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. O Lord, O indestructible and protector of all, again and again we beg of thee, O Master, to save us from pains and sorrow, but this time from above. Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmayi Shri Shrayatam Swaha. O Lord, O protector of all, be gracious to us so that our lives may be filled with truth, fame, fortune, and prosperity. Atanga Sparshah, Yajman taking water in their left palms. And as they touch the various outer limbs, they beg of the Lord, O Lord, on this Deepavali Yajna, strengthen all my limbs so that the Atma can walk on the righteous path. Om Vangma Asya Astu. Om Nasormi Pranovastu. Om Akshanormi Chakshurastu. Om Karnyormi Shrotramastu. Om Bahavormi Balamastu. Om Urorma Ojavastu. Om Arishtani Me Angani Tanostanva Me Sahasantu. Ateshwar Stuti Pratano Upasana Mantraha. Om Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasua Yadbhatrantanna Asua. Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithivim Dhyamutemam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Videma. Om Ya Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuhu Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhima. Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Idraja Jagato Babhuva Ya Ishe Asya Dvipadaschatuspadah Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhima. Om Yena Dyaurukra Prithivicha Drida Yena Svastabitam Yena Nakha Yo Antarikshera Jaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhima. Om Prajapati Natvaritanyannyo Vishwajata Niparita Babhuva Yatkamaste Juhumastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayorayina. Om Sano Bandhur Janita Sa Vidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamanashanas Tritiyi Dhaman Dhairayanta. Om Agni Naya Supatharaya Yasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yoyodhyasmaj Juhurana Meno Bhuishtante Namoktim Vidhima. Bhuishtante Namoktim Vidhima. हे सकल जगत की उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों की दाता परमेश्वर, आप कृपा कर की हमारी संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए। जो कल्याण कारक गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाली पदार्थ है वे सब हमको प्राप्त कीजिए। O radiant divinity, O cause of all manifestations in this universe, as we sit in this mandir tonight, we beg of thee, O Lord, to remove all impurities from us and endow us with all that is noble, all that is auspicious, and all that is benevolent. O self-effulgent being, all holy and knower of all things, lead us through the path of goodness to prosperity and knowledge, and keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and be always happy. Iti Iti Pratano Pasana Prakaranam Atha Swasti Vachanam Om Agnimirde Purohitam Yajyasya Deva Mitvijam Hotaram Ratnadatamam Om Sanah Piteva Sunavigni Supayano Bhava Sachaswanah Swastai Om Swasti no Mimitamashvina Bhaga Swasti Divyaritirnarvana Swasti Pusha Asuro Dadatuna Swasti Dyava Prithivi Suchetuna Om Swastai Vayumupravahamahe Somam Swasti Bhuvanasya Yaspati Brihaspatim Sarvaganam Swastai Swastaya Aditya Sobhavantu Nah Om Vishvi Devano Adhyasvastai Vishwanaro Vasuragni Swastai Deva Avanta Brivavaha Swastai Swasti no Rudraha Parvamhasa Om Swasti Mitra Varuna Swasti Patye Revati Swasti na Indraschagnischa Swasti no Adite Kridhi Om Swasti Pantamanucharima Surya Chandrama Viva Punardhatagnata Janata Sangame Muhi. May we accept our responsibilities and duties just as the sun and moon unswervingly revolve in their orbits. May we associate with those who are learned, pious, charitable, and non-violent. Iti Sankshepatah Swasti Vachanam Atha Shanti Karnam Om Shana Indragni Bhavatam Abhobhi Shana Indra Varuna Rat Havya Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Shanyo Shana Indra Pushana Vachasatau Om Shano Bhagah Shamunah Shanso Astu Shanah Purandihi Shamusanturaya Shanah Satyasya Suryamasya Shansah Shano Aryama Purujato Astu Om Shano Dhata Shamudratano Astu Shana Uruchi Bhavatu Swadhabhi Shanrodasi Brihati Shano Adrihi Shano Devanam Suhavani Santu Om Shano Agnirjyotiraniko Astu Shano ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजुंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नाभाविवारा यस्मिंश्चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानान् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सुषारतिरश्वानि वयन्मनुष्यान् नेनीयते भीषुभिर्वाचिन इव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदचिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु. As the skillful charioteer controls his horses by the use of his reins, so does a controlled mind take man to his desired goals. This mind which reposes in the heart is most swift and never ages. O Lord, may that my mind be filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts. Om Sanah Pavasva Shangavi Shanjanaya Shamarvati Shanrajano Shadhibhya Om Abhayam Nah Karatyantariksham Abhayam Dhyava Prithivi Ubhe Ime Abhayam Paschadabhayam Purastat Uttaradhadharadhabhayam Nu Astu Om Abhayam Mitradhabhayam Amitradhabhayam Jatadhabhayam Parokshat Abhayam Naktam Abhayam Divanaha Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Sarva Asha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Iti Sanshipatah Shanti Karanam. May we all stand for the kindling of the sacrificial fire. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Om Bhurbhuvah Swadhyauriva Bhumna Prithiviva Varimna Tasyaste Prithivi Devayajani Prishtegni Manadha Manadhyayadhare. Yajman fanning, causing the flame to arise. The same way let the Lord takes place in your heart, and also may He take over your body. Om Udbhudya Swagni Prati Jagrihi Tvamishta Purte Samsrijethamayancha Asmint Sadasti Adhyutarashmin Vishvi Deva Yajmanascha Sidata. Take your seats. Atha Samidadhana. We make offering of Samidha. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Virasti Nidhyasva Vardhasva Chida Vardaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchasi Nanadhina Samidhaya Swaha Idamagnai Jata Virasi Idanna Mama Om Samidhagnim Duvasyata Grite Bodhayatatithim Asmin Havyajuhotana Om Susamidhaya Shochishe घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतन अग्नये जातवीरसि स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवीरसि इदन्न मम ॐ तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोछाय विष्ट्य स्वाहा इदमग्नये अंगिरसे इदन्न मम अथ पांचघृताहुति we make 5 ghee offerings. ॐ अयन्त इर्मा आत्मा जातवीरस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवीरसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवीरस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवीरसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवीरस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवीरसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवीरस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवीरसे इदन्न मम 5th and final time. ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवीरस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानाधेन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवीरसे इदन्न मम अथ जलसिञ्चन sprinkling of the sacrificial water in the 4 directions. ॐ अरिते नुमन्यस्व ॐ अनुमते नुमन्यस्व ॐ सरस्वत्यनुमन्यस्व ॐ देवा सविता प्रसुवयजं प्रसुवयजपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपूः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वर्धतु. We continue making offerings of ghee. ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदन्न मम ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदन्न मम ॐ प्रजापतये स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्न मम ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदम् इन्द्राय इदन्न मम. We make offerings of ghee and samagri at this time. ॐ सूर्यो ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा ॐ सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा ॐ ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योतिः स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरूषसेन्द्रवद्या जुषानः सूर्यो वेतु स्वाहा ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः स्वाहा ॐ अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिवर्चः स्वाहा. Silent prayer. Om Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajuratri Vidya Jushano Agnirvetu Swaha. Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya Swaha. Idamagnaye Pranaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurvayave Panaya Swaha. Idam Vayave Panaya Idanna Mama. Om Svaradityaya Vyanaya Swaha. Idamadityaya Vyanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurbhuvah Svaragni Vayavarityebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayavarityebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah Idanna Mama. Om Apo Jyoti Raso Mritam Brahma Bhurbhuvaswaram Swaha. Om Yang Medham Devaganaha Pitarashchopasate Tayama Madhyame Dayagni Medhavinam Kuru Swaha. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadrantana Asuva Swaha. Om Agni Naya Supataraya Yasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmach Juhuranameno Bhuvishtanti Nama Uktim Vidhima Swaha. Now we chant the mantras for Brihad Yajna. Those who have the Aradhana can follow us on page 105 and 106. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agna Ayum Shipavasa Asuvorjamishanchana Ari Bhadhatsvadhuchunam Swaha. Idamagnaye Pavamanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agnirrishihi Pavamana Panchajanyah Purohitah Tamimahi Mahagayam Swaha. Idamagnaye Pavamanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agni Pavaswa Swapa Asme Varchah Suviryam Dadhrai Mai Posham Swaha. Idamagnaye Pavamanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Prajapatina Tvaritanyanyo Vishwajatani Paritababhuva Yatkamaste Juhumastanno Astu Vayam Syamapatayorayina. Om Tvanno Agni Varunasya Vidwan Devasya Hirdo Vayasi Shishtah Yajishto Vahanitamah Shochushano Vishwadveshansi Pramumukdhyasmat Swaha. Idamagni Varunabhyam Idanna Mama. Om Satvanno Agni Vamo Bhavoti Nedishto Asya Ushasyo Vyushto Avayakshvano Varunanrarano Vihi Milkam Suhavona Edhi Swaha. Idamagni Varunabhyam Idanna Mama. Om Imam Me Varuna Shrudhi Avamadhya cha Mrilaya Tvamasyura cha Ki Swaha. Idam Varunaya Idanna Mama. Om Tatvayami Brahmanavan Damanastada Shaste Yajamano Havirbihi अहीडमानो वरुणेह बोध्ययु शंसमानः आयुः प्रमोषिः स्वाहा इदं वरुणाय इदन्न मम ॐ ये ते शतं वरुणये सहस्रं यज्ञाः पाशा विततामहान्तः तेभिर्नो अध्य सवितोत विष्णुर्विश्वे मुञ्चन्तु मौरतः स्वर्गाः स्वाहा इदं वरुणाय सवित्रे विष्णवे विश्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो मरुद्भ्यः स्वर्गेभ्यः इदन्न मम ॐ अयाश्चाग्नेस्यनमिषष्टिपाश्च सत्यमित्वमया असि अयानो यज्ञं वहास्याय नो देहि भेषजं स्वाहा इदमग्ने अयसे इदन्न मम ॐ उदत्तं वरुणपाशमस्मदवाधनं विमध्यमं श्रथाय अथावयामादित्याव्रते तवानगसो अदितये श्याम स्वाहा इदं वरुणायादित्यायादितये च इदन्न मम ॐ भवतन्नः समनसौचीतसावरेपसौ मा यज्ञं हिं शिष्टं मा यजपतिं जातवेदसौ शिभौ भवतमद्य नः स्वाहा इदं जातवेदोभ्याम् इदन्न मम We continue with the yajna. Purnahuti Rupa Aghara Vajya Bhagahuti. We make offerings of ghee only. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama Om Somaya Swaha Idan Somaya Idanna Mama Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idanna Mama Om Bhuragnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama Om Bhurvayave Swaha Idam Vayave Idanna Mama Om Swaradityaya Swaha Idam Adityaya Idanna Mama Om Bhurvuvah Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah Swaha Idamagni Ityadityebhyah Idanna Mama Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. We chant the Guru Mantra, Savitri Mantra. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Shvishtra Kritahuti Prasad Om Yadasya Karmanotyaririsham Yadvanyonamihakaram Agnishtat Swishtakrit Vidyat Sarvam Swishtam Suhotam Karotu Me Agnaye Swishtaprite Sahutahute Sarva Prayaschittahutinam Kamanam Samardhayatre सर्वान्नः कामान् समर्थय स्वाहा इदम् स्विष्टकृते इदन्ना मम. Silent prayer. Om Swaha idam prajapataye idanna mama. And may we all stand for the final offering, Purnahuti mantra. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Yajman, taking a little of the ghee that remain and rub it in your palms and put it close to the Agni. Take the heat, the blessings of Agni Devata. Om Tanu Pagnesi Tanvam Me Pahi. Om Ayudagnesi Me Dehi. Om Varchodagnesi Varcho Me Dehi. Om Agneyan Me Tanva Unam Tanma Aprina. Om Medha Me Devah Savita Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Devi Saraswati Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Ashvinau Devavad Ghattam Pushkarasrajo. Om Vakchama Apyayatam. Om Pranashchama Apyayatam. Om Chakshushchama Apyayatam. Om Shrotram Chama Apyayatam. Om Yashobalam Chama Apyayatam. Ata Vamdevaganam. Take your seat, please. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Kaya Naschitra Abhuvaduti Sadavrita Sakha Kaya Shachishtaya Vrita. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Kastva Satyo Madanam Mam Hishto Mat Sadandasaha Dridachidarujevasu. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Abhishuna Sakhinam Avrita Jaritrinam Shatam Bhavasyutaye Iti Agnihotram. Take the Yash Pratna Geet. Namaste. Let's keep. पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए. छोड़ देवे चल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए. वेद की गाई ऋचाए सत्य को धारण करे. हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे. अश्वमेधादिक रचाए यज्ञ पर उपकार को. धर्म मर्यादा चला कर ताब दे संसार क्यों. नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से यज्ञ आदि हम करते रहे. रोग पीड़ित विश्व की संताप सब हरती रही। भावना मित जाई मन से पाप अत्याचार की। कामनाएं पूर्ण हुए यज से नर नार की। लाभकारी हो हवन हर जीवधारी के लिए। वायु जल सर्वत्र हो शुभ कंधे को धारण किए। स्वार्थ भाव में हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो। ईदन मम का सार्थक व्यवहार हो। हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक, हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक, वंदना हम करहि। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रही। प्रभु आपकी सब पर रही। प्रभु आपकी सब पर रही। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। हे ईश सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो दुखारी। सब हो निरोग भगवन, धन्य धान्य के भंडारी। सब भद्र भाव देखे, सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो। दुखिया न कोई होवे, श्रेष्ठी में प्राणधारी। ये ईश सब सुखी हो। O Lord, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.
Namaste. On behalf of our Pundits Council, our executive body, our Mahela, our youths, and our members, we welcome you to Arya Spiritual Center. For the last 2 nights, this is our third actually evening, we've been celebrating the 37th anniversary, our Diwali celebration, and Rishi Bodh Utsav. I have to say, we certainly do not miss an opportunity to put as much events in one to celebrate. After 2 years, after the 2 years we've been through, it feels right to be back to a sense of normal. So whether it is your first or your 25th time being here at Arya Spiritual Center, we welcome you. And thank you to those who are online, who followed us through our journey. Tonight, our first item is going to be by Deepak Shankar Singh. I have to distinguish which Deepak I'm talking about because we have Pandit Deepak and then we have Little Deepak. So this is Little Deepak. So by Deepak is a member of our executive body, He is a vocal and harmonium and tabla teacher at East Indian Music Academy. He is a student, he is a son, and most importantly, he is a role model in our community. Bhai Deepak has exemplified what it means to be raised in Arya Spiritual Center. And this evening, without further ado, I'd like to invite Bhai Deepak to give us the first bhajan.
Oh, thank you. जगाने जगत को दयानंद जगाने जगत को दयानंद जिलाने मृतक को दयानंद 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 विमल वेद वेदा गिरे हर तरफ नाश टिका वेदा लिए वेद का दयानंद जगत को दयानंद साहे कष्ट लगे न दिया सुख जगत को साहे कष्ट लगे न दिया सुख जगत को किया सत्य ज्योति मिटाए असत्य को किया सत्य ज्योति मिटाए असत्य को नए वेद का दयानंद आए जगाने जगत को दयानंद जगाने जगत को दयानंद मिले जब प्रभु से जले दीपमाला मिले जब प्रभु से जले दीपमाला स्वयं दीप ने जल किया जग उजाला स्वयं दीप ने जल किया जग उजाला सुधा सहारने सुधा सिंधु आई दयानंद आए दयानंद
It's always a pleasure listening to Bhai Deepak. And I'd like to put on notice by Sohan. And as he gets himself ready, I'd like to say a special namaste to Panit Bise Sarji. I'd love to see you in Mandir, and it's always an honor for you to be here. And thank you to Bhai Naro for bringing one of our matriarchs to the Mandir, and a thank you to Auntie Devi for bringing the other matriarch of our Mandir, Auntie Mataji Sonabali and Mataji Bojwati. So thank you. It's always good to have a nice crowd, especially since we haven't been having a good turnout lately. But I know those online have been viewing us, and now on YouTube we have 103 subscribers. So that means that every time Arya Spiritual Center comes online, you get a notification to tune in. So thank you for that. And our Facebook is growing. And thank you all for joining us near and far. I will give you all some shout outs later on. By Sohan.
Om Agni Naya Supata Rayasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vedwan Yoyod Yasmaj Johorana Meno Bhuishtante Namauktim Vidhema Bhuishtante Namauktim Vidhema Rishi Dhama Chalo Shubhashala Chalo Jahara Jan Bansi Baje Rishi Dhama Chalo Shubhashala Chalo Jahara Bansi Baje Rishi Dhama Chalo Shubhashala Chalo उपदेश सुने नित धर्म रहे बाया प्रेम ही पंत निराला उपदेश सुने नित धर्म रहे बाया प्रेम ही पंत निराला भाया प्रेम ही पंत निराला तपस्थान चलो सत चलो वह वेर ही डंका बाजे चलो ऋषि धाम चलो शुभशाल चलो जग जोतल के स्तुति मंत्र कहे हुआ वेद ही पात सुकाला जग जोतल के स्तुति मंत्र कहे हुआ वेद ही पात सुखाला हुआ वेद ही पात सुखाला सब छोर चलो मन ले चलो तहा ज्ञान ही वीणा बाजे ऋषि धाम चलो शुभ शाल चलो नमस्ते उच्चरे पुनः साज सजे उत देव ही होत सुहाला नमस्ते उच्चरे पुनः साज सजे उत देव ही होत सुहाला उत देव ही होत सुहाला मुनिराज चलो सुख साज चलो उहा धर्म ही शंका बाजे चलो ऋषि धाम चलो शुभ शाल चलो जहार बंसी बाजे चलो ऋषि धाम चलो शुभ शाल चलो
Thank you, Bhai Sohan. Bhai Sohan was one of the presidents of Arya Samaj back in Windsor Forest, and he's always been an ardent follower of Arya Samaj, and it's always great to hear him. And tomorrow you're going to hear him again if you tune in or if you come in person. So, before we get to announcements, I'd like to say thank you for those who are watching near and far. We have Auntie Asha, who's always tuning in from Georgia. We have Sherry, who's watching from Bangalore, India. We have Dr. Madhubat, who's tuning in from Jaipur. We have Mahima Didi, who's watching us from Canada. We have viewers from Guyana, Trinidad, Mauritius. And of course, we can't forget our Florida family. And we'll talk about Florida in a little bit. But thank you all for tuning in wherever you may reside from. And we really appreciate it, especially if you're in New York and you can't make it and you're watching us from YouTube or Facebook. Thank you. You can always share those links. Now, let's move into the announcements. We have our Thursday class, and that is a Sandhya and meditation class by Pandit Deepak, and that starts at 7:30 p.m. You can talk to one of our executives for the link for the Zoom, and they'll be able to provide that for you. It's a wonderful discussion and evening on Thursdays, led by Pandit Deepak. Our next is our Mahela. Our Mahela group meets once a month. They help to organize our Sunday morning programs. They help to organize who's providing snacks. They help to, clean up the mandap or set up the mandap, but that's not what we're limited to. We have really interesting and engaging discussions once a month. And you can contact Pandita Nirvani, who is the organizer. She's here in the Mandir today. So if you want to reach out to her, she's the lady with the pink shawl. Just wave your hand. And then our youth forum. We have youth forums once a month. We tried doing the online thing. That didn't work out. We like to see each other and we like to interact with each other. Our next youth forum is next week, Saturday. I believe that's the 13th. Please join us. It's at 6 p.m. Now, QR code. So if you wish to make a paperless donation, you just aim your phone. If you are on your phone, you watching our program this evening, the link is in the description. But you can aim your phone and it takes you to PayPal. Now, I didn't realize that you can do a monthly donation. You can set up a reoccurring donation. And if you wish to do so, you can set that up and just forget about it. It is tax deductible because it's a non-for-profit organization. It's a Monday. And once you do that, just please make sure you include your full name, your address, your phone number, and even a message. We really appreciate that. And you will get your receipt soon. Now, today is the third evening for our Diwali Yajna. Tomorrow is the final event, and it's also our Gayatri Yaj. So please join us at 9 a.m., not 7 p.m., 9 a.m. It's in the morning for tomorrow's program. It is led by Pandit Deepak tomorrow, and my sister Behen Darshini will be hosting the program. So look forward to seeing that tomorrow. Last two items on for announcements is our harvest donations. It's once a year we do a harvest Thanksgiving donation. These are the envelopes. You can pick one up, take one to your family, share them, and these donations really help for our the maintenance of our mandir. We have some goodies for you to take away. We have some hand sanitizers, really nice compact ones. Thank you, Binaro, for providing these. We also have a bigger size refillable hand sanitizers. You can pick those up. And I know everybody's really excited. Pandit Ravi spends every year putting this together with his team, and Binaro is always the one that is intricate in getting these made. And so these are the calendars. We have some around the mandir, as you can see behind me. So these are a gem. Please pick some up, take some to your family, send them. I know they get mailed out to Guyana and Trinidad and Florida often. So just make sure that you have your calendar. And last year we ran out, even though barely anyone was at Mandir, we ran out of calendars. So now is your time to get it. We try to get your calendars to you by Diwali, and Binaro, he works some miracle and he gets it done. And the last announcement is that if you have any special mantras or any special events happening, or even a death in your family that you wish to share for us to do special mantras for, please send it to Arya Spiritual Center, and center is CENTRE, as you see it right underneath the screen. No later than Thursday, because it's not guaranteed past then that our producers will have time to put it together for you. So please make sure that you send that information to Arya Spiritual Center. Please send your message, and we will do the best that we can to get that message in on a Sunday morning. Now, as I was saying about Florida, our pundit came all the way from Florida to be here today. He took a plane and he said, I couldn't miss one more night of this Diwali Yajna. He didn't want to feel left out. So he took a plane and he arrived yesterday, and he even cut my harmonium class to be here. Could you believe that? He said there was no vocal and harmonium class. I had to be at Mandir. So he's going to have to make up for that. But I think he's going to make up for it tonight by tonight's pravachan. So Pandit Ravi, thank you, Dad. Thank you for being here with us. And it's always special for you to share your talent, our Sangeet Acharya, being here with us this evening. So without further ado, we'll have our pravachan led by Pandit Ravidin Ramsamoj.
Re na 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 na. Let us bow our head and pray. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste, Pandit Bisesaji, Panditas, mothers, fathers, and our children. And if there's any lawyers, doctors, whatever you are, we all are tonight are devotees of the Lord. First, I would like to dedicate tonight's pravachan to two people who influenced my life. The first one, Pandit Ramlalji. He was a pioneer of Vedic theology and Hindi. So you'll see my slides in his honor. My slides would be also in Hindi for his honor. And the second person, when I was a child, 13, 14, 15, those years, I learned music and Hindi from the institute called Bharatiya Vidya Sansthan, who was run by Professor Harishankar Adeshji. To him and to Pandit Ramlalji, I bow to them and I dedicate my pravachan tonight to them. Guruji, Professor Adeshji, he came also from India to propagate Hindi in Trinidad. And I was fortunate at the age of 17 or 18 to write the A-levels examination from London University together with my father, together with Pandit Deepak Ji, and we all passed the examination because of his blessings. So tonight, some of the songs that Professor Adeshji was also a poet. The song our Deepak Ji sang tonight was one of his compositions. So tonight also I will sing a few of his compositions as I deliver my lecture. And he took the Om Asato Ma Sad Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya. This much he took. And he put Ma in front. Ma in Sanskrit means Mother Lakshmi. Ma also means not a negative. You negate something. So Ma Kuru, don't do that. Right? So I will sing Om Asato Ma Sad Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya from the mantra. And he also created a song explaining the meaning of this. So we'll begin with this. I share my screen. And the music is this also. Om Asato Ma Sad Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sad Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Asato, join me, Sade Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sade Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sade Gamaya. पीड़ाओं से मुक्ति मिले निर्मल जीवन कमल खिले पीड़ाओं से मुक्ति मिले. O Lord, O God, free us from pains and suffering. Mukti mile and grant us mukti, liberation. पीड़ाओं से मुक्ति मिले निर्मल जीवन कमल खिले Nirmal Jivan Kamal Khile, and may our lives blossom like the lotus flower. Why lotus? Because the lotus root are down in the mud, but it grows above the water and blossom. May we blossom. Although we're living in this world, may we also grow out of this world and blossom. पीराओं से मुक्ति मिले, निर्मल जीवन कमल खिले, रही मृत्यु का रंजन भय. And what else? रही मृत्यु का रंजन भय. We all are afraid of death. When the virus came around, oh, we were helter and skelter. We don't want to meet our friends. We say, stay by the gate. We were afraid. So much fear came over us. And so tonight we are praying, oh Master, oh God, take away that fear of death in from us. रहे मृत्यु का रंजन भय, माँ अस तो माँ सद गमेय, तमसो माँ ज्योतिर्गमेय, ओमस तो माँ सद गमेय. अंधकार का कर संहार, जड़ता पर माँ करो पहाड़. अंधकार का कर संहार, अंधकार का कर संहार. O Lord, may you destroy all forms of darkness, अंधकार. अंधकार का कर संहार, जड़ता पर माँ करो प्रहार. जड़ता पर माँ करो प्रहार. And eradicate inactivity, meaning take away laziness from us. We all become too lazy. अंधकार का कर संहार, जड़ता पर माँ करो प्रहार. सदा ज्योति की ही हो जय, सदा ज्योति की ही हो जय. And may God, may light always be triumphal. सदा ज्योति की ही हो जय, माँ अस तो माँ सद गमेय, तमसो माँ ज्योतिर्गमेय. करो तृप्त माँ ज्ञान श्रुधा, देकर आश्रय प्रेम सुधा. करो तृप्त माँ ज्ञान श्रुधा, करो तृप्त माँ ज्ञान सुधा. Satisfy the quest for knowledge. We always seeking knowledge, always seeking knowledge. Only the lazy one doesn't do it. So today we are praying as we celebrate Deepavali Parva. We ask, O Lord, satisfy the quest for knowledge. Dekar ashray prema sudha, and give us the nectar of love. Karo tripta ma jana shrudha, dekar ashray prema sudha. कर दो जीवन अमृतमय, कर दो जीवन अमृतमय. And may our lives be filled with eternal bliss. ओम तो मा सद गमेय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमेय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमेय. And for the last 2 nights, Pandit Bharat Singh Ji and Pandit Prakash Ji dealt with this mantra. But today I will take the second part, the second line, second पंक्ति, दूसरा पंक्ति मैं व्याख्यान करूंगा. I will talk about the second line. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso means all forms of darkness and ignorance, suffering. And when we talk about the gunas, we talk about tamogun. Tamogun means qualities that lead us to destruction. And what are some of the tamoguns? We must know about tamoguns so that we can stay away from those things. Kam, krodha, madha, lobha, ahankar, irsha, dvesh. What are the tamagun? Calm, worldly enjoyment. Oh, this human being love to enjoy. We call it sports. Every occasion we have a big sport. That takes us where? Down to darkness, to tamas. There are different levels of tamas too, tamagun. Calm, crowd, anger. Anger can destroy a whole country. Just one president, if you get angry and just press one knob, nuclear weapon, the whole universe, the whole world destroyed. Out of anger. And sometimes we say things in anger. When we come back to our normal sense, oh my gosh, did I say that? You hurt others in anger. When we operate at that level, remember we are in the tamas. We are exhibiting tamagun. Murder. Intoxicant. There are so many different kinds of intoxicant we participating. That's taken us to the darkness, the ignorant, down to tamagun. Lobe, greed. We human beings, most of us, not say everybody, always want more, always want more. There's nothing called enough. Lobe, ahankar, ego. Ego, my gosh. I cannot sit next to him. He belongs to the low class. That's the kind of ego we have. Or, I cannot sit down next to him because I don't want to say the word, that's a bad thing. You know what I'm thinking about. Ego. And the ego, when it goes to the head, if you make a mistake, you cannot tell the next person, I'm sorry. Once that ego hits your head, the word sorry is nowhere in your vocabulary. That means you are dung in tamas. Irsha, jealousy. As soon as you hear somebody talking about Pandit Bisesa, he's a good Pandit and whatnot, he's really nice. I get jealous of Pandit Bisesa. They should be talking about me like that. Jealousy. Dvesh. Animosity. We're quick to make enemies. If he's not supporting me, then I won't talk with him. I becomes enemy. So these are the gun, these are the qualities of someone who is living, who is in tamas. That darkness and with tama. That's why we say, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. We ask God to take us out from this darkness and jyotirgamaya. Now we'll talk about jyotirgamaya. Every year we're chanting this mantra every Diwali, and we're still remaining in this darkness, this ignorance. Become like a parrot with this mantra. Just repeating, and have no meaning. We don't think. So we just talk about tamas. Tamaso, jyotirgamaya. Jyotirgamaya, full of light, full of wisdom. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, full of light, full of wisdom. And what are some of the qualities of a person who is Satogun, who is Jyotirmay, Komal Chit? He is kind-hearted. He has a kind heart. He is full of compassion. He don't like to see anyone suffering, even the animals. Man, he respects everyone, even the animals. He gives them their respect also. Swamiji was one of them. Vigatakam, free from worldly desires. He is free from worldly desires. Shanti, that person is peaceful. Virati, he is detached. Mudita, joyful. Some people, as soon as you see them, you want to be them, you want to go and hug them. And then there's some people, you're going that side. You don't, because why? The aura is negative. Tamas. That's why you're not attracted to those kind of people. Joyful. Sheetal, they're always calm. You can approach them, you can talk to them easily. Saral, they live a very simple life. And lastly, Maitri, they are friendly. You can talk to. So when we talk about Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, those things I talk about Tamas, we asking the Lord on Deepavali night, every night, take us out from there, O Master, O Lord, and put us, give us, show us the road for Jyotirgamaya. Those are the qualities I just told you about. And now, yesterday, Pandit Bharat Singh made a reference to the diya, because the diya give light, tamas. But before we go to that, is there any place where light is and darkness is not? Think about it. Is there any place where darkness is and light is not there? Darkness and light, light and darkness always complement each other. That light is right now showing on my face, but where's the darkness? Right back of me. Right? We talk about light in terms of looms, isn't it? More looms you put on, is more bright the place becomes. It means that there was darkness still there. At 60-watt bulb, there was darkness there. That's why you could have put on a 100-watt bulb and it become brighter. The intensity of darkness just become a little lesser. Think about that. So today we are going to talk about, look at this diya. You see the flame there? Oh. So first we have the diya, the earthen lamp, or the receptacle, we call it. All right? And in this receptacle, what do we put? What do we place inside of it? Ghee or whatever combustion liquid, as we'll talk. Three, wick, which is batti. We call batti. And the flame, which is jyoti. So the diya, what does the diya represent? Our environment. The environment, this world that we're living, is the diya. We are inside the world, just like the wick and the diya and the flame and everything. The environment that we live in influence our life, influence the quality of that flame. It's going to be provoked. That environment, the environment is, I would say, 80% of who you are. The ghee of fuel represents the sanskars we receive as we develop our personality. What we put, the liquid there, or the ghee or the oil, whatever it is, what we eat, make our personality, make the quality of that flame. The wick is the body, this sharir. If the wick is made of a pure wool, meaning if you keep this body clean and healthy, it will produce a beautiful flame. Sattvic flame. But if you come to do Hawan, oh, we don't know, we don't have no cotton. You know what? Just take a piece of paper towel, wrap it up and put it in the ghee and we light it. What type of flame you expect to come out of that? Not the kind of flame we would like to have. Similar in our life, if we want to have a good flame, then we should have a strong and healthy body. Eat sattvic food, sattvic bhojan. that would influence that flame. Okay, the flame is up now. And if you look carefully at my flame there, the flame, I will interpret the flame tonight as the mind. The flame is the mind. If you notice, the flame is flickering like this. The mind is always wandering here, there, and where. It's never stable. If you can get your mind stable, get the flame stable one way all the time, then you are yogi. That is the purpose of meditation. That is the purpose of sadhana, to control the mind, to have it steady focus on one thing. And people say, oh, you have to make the mind blank. Mind cannot be blank. Mind is like a monkey, always jumping here, there, and everywhere. This is why they say the Gyanis, what they do, their type of meditation, they take a mantra and they look at the mantra. They focus on that mantra and try to see what does that mantra means. That's their form of meditation. So the flame represents the mind. And we always chant this mantra, and Pandit Bharat Singh Ji did yesterday. This beautiful mantra we all chant in the Shiva Sankalpa mantra. Om Ye Jagrato Duramudati Devam Ye Jagrato Duramudati Devam Tadu Suptasya Tatheveti Tadu Suptasya Tatheveti Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanmi Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu Tanmi Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu Tanmi Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. So we talk about the second line, Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya. So Gamaya also, Jyotir also means what? Light and knowledge. So we need, tonight we're going to study this mantra in full length. So that when we finish tonight, you will be more enlightened what this mantra means. Yat Jagrato Duram Yat. But yet goes with Devam. Yat Jagrato Duram Udaiti Devam. Yat Devam. Jo Divya Shakti Wala hai. That which consists of divine power. Divya Shakti. Devam. That which consists of divine power. Jagrato. When we break it down, becomes Jagrataha. Jagrataha means Jagte Hue. Jagte Hue means while awake. Jagte while awake. Duram, dur tak. It goes far and wide. Ye Jagrato Duram Udaiti. Udaiti means Uran bharta hai. That takes a flight. It takes a flight, it means it goes. Tat ud, vahi means that. Supatasya, sote hui, while also asleep. Tatha evam, vaise hi, likewise, eti, gati karta hai, it moves. So what are we talking about? That divine power. We're talking about what? That divine power. It moves when you are awake and it moves when you are asleep. And goes where? Far and wide. Durangamam, dur tak jani wala, which goes far. You're sitting right here now and your mind gone somewhere far, England. You go 5 minutes, you come back so quick. Faster than lightning. Jyotisham, here the word Jyoti comes again. Jyotisham means what? Jyoti means light. But Swamiji also translates अर्थात ज्ञान करने वाली इंद्रियों का, ज्ञान करने वाली इंद्रियों का. Indriyo means the senses. The senses are the things that give us knowledge. Means through my nose I can smell, I can recognize if it's a gas, what kind of gas. So I get knowledge, I receive knowledge through my sense organs. And these are all lights as well. But above all these lights is the divine power light which is called the mind. Evam ekhi, the only, tan me manaha, my mind. Tan me manaha, my mind. Shiva sankalpa mam. Shubh vichar means I have good thoughts. Astu, be. My mind, so we were talking all the time about the mind. The mind has divine powers. And one day I was looking at a show, and the person said had a pendulum hanging like this. He said, "You want to see the power of the mind?" I said, "Oh, yes." He said, "I want you to look at this pendulum and imagine, keep your eyes on the pendulum and imagine that pendulum will start moving like this. Keep focus. And the person, all of a sudden, after a minute or so, we saw the pendulum start moving like this. The power of the mind. We hardly use the mind, the power of the mind. You know, sometimes we use it, oh, this boy he can't make up his mind. And sometimes we say, boy, put your mind and learn this thing. Means put the power of the mind to use. Put the power of the mind to use. And so in this song, we pray, O Lord, itne shakti hame dena data, man ka vishwas kamzor hona. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे पर भी कोई भूल होना. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. इतने शक्ति हमें देना दाता. Oh God, bless us with the strength, the courage. मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, so that we must not lose faith. We must always have faith in our mind. We must not. हम चले ने एक रास्ते पे हमसे. May we always follow the right path, नेकी रास्ते, righteous path. भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, and never forget our resolve. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे. दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे. O Lord, दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, dispel the darkness of ignorance. तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, and kindle in our lives with the light of wisdom. Da, din, na, da. दूर अज्ञान हो, दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम, हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम, जितने भी दे बड़ी जिंदगी दे, वैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम, protect us from all the transgressions and temptation, जितने भी थे भली जिंदगी, bless us with the benevolent life over a long sinful one, वैर होना किसी का किसी से, let us not bear ill will and animosity among us, भावना मन में बदले की होना, and let there be no feeling of revenge. This is what Diwali is all about. This is how we can train our mind. We're asking our mind be strong. So we are taking the second line, Tamaso ma jyotir gamaya. Tamaso, darkness, jyotir, light. And we said earlier that light and darkness always there together. So again, this is one of my Guruji's bhajan, a song on Deepavali, where darkness and light is asking darkness, you know what, come, let's sit down together and have a little chat now. Right? दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, मिल बैठे हम दोनों चार घड़ी प्यार से, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, दीपों की ज्योति, the light of the diya kahe saying tam se pukar, is calling out to tam, oh tam ji, आइए आइए, मिल बैठे हम दोनों, can we sit together, चार घड़ी प्यार से, in love, can we sit together with love? This is how we should shout out to the people you think are not friendly to you, Deepavali time. Shout out to them, come here, let's sit down together and man up whatever we had between us, let's man it up. We should learn from the Deepak and the Diya and the darkness. दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, मिल बैठे हम दोनों चार घड़ी प्यार से, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के। जल थल में अंबर में तुम गुरा राज है, जल थल में अंबर में तुम तेरा राज है, पूजता मगर मन से मुझको समाज है, पूजता मगर मन से मुझको समाज है, आदि अंत है दोनों संस्कृति आपार के, आदि अंत है दोनों संस्कृति आपार के, मिल बैठे हम दोनों चार घड़ी प्यार से, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के, दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के। जल थल में अंबर में, उत्तम, ज्योति स्पीकिंग to tam, light is speaking to darkness. Jal tal mein ambar mein, jal means in the water places. Jal thal in the land, ambar in the sky. Tum tera raj hai. You are a king, or darkness, you are a king in the water, please. Even look out on the swamp area or in a lake. It's very dark, isn't it? You look out in the deep forest, it's very dark. Look up in the sky, especially when it's amawas, when there's no moon shining. It's dark. So he said, Jyoti is telling them, oh, you are the king of these three areas. Pujata magar man se mujhko samaj hai. But people in every society worship me man se from their mind. In their mind, they don't go mandir, have to do mandir to worship me. But in their mind, they worship the light. Adi anta hai dono sanskriti apare. From beginning to end, oh darkness. Sanskriti means our culture, the way we live. Is so anta hai dono. Sanskriti apare is so vast. But yet still we can sit down and talk, Although our culture is different, we can still talk. Mil baiti hum dono char gari pyare ki. मिल बैठे हम दोनों चार घड़ी प्यार से दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के सातों ही लोकों में तुम घूम आओ सातों ही लोकों में तुम घूम आओ मानव के मन से पर दूर चले जाओ दूर चले जाओ दूर चले जाओ गाओ मत वसुधा पे गीत संहार के गाओ मत वसुधा पे गीत संहार के मिल बैठे हम दोनों चार घड़ी प्यार से दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम सातों ही लोगों तुम घूमो आओ ओ ज्योति is telling तम जाओ go to the 3 different worlds, go take a stroll, go take a walk and come back. तुम घूम आओ लेकिन मानव के मन से पर दूर चले जाओ. Go all over, but you know what? Don't go in the minds of people, of the human race. I don't want you to go there because I have bad mind. You know, I have bad mind for Benji. I have bad mind. You create what? The thumb, once thumb take over the mind, things go wrong. We talk about all the negative things just now about tamogun. मानव के मन से पर दूर चले जाओ. गाओ मत वसुधा पे गीत संहार की. Don't sing the song of destruction to the world or thumb. Sing any other song, but it's a song of destruction. In other words, don't create destruction in this world. Beautiful song. दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के मिल बैठे हम दोनों चार घड़ी प्यार से दीपों की ज्योति कहे तम से पुकार के तम से पुकार के तम से पुकार के. And you know, on Deepavali night, how do we know that this is the darkest night? Is there any instrument that we have? We can measure the intensity of darkness? There must be. Otherwise, how we would know? But in the world of Arya Samaj, that biggest light that was the driving force of Arya Samaj, that light went out on that night. While that light was lighting, it lit other lamps. I'm disappointed in a way. When Swamiji was living, I'm sure they were educated ones too, isn't it? They can't be dunce all over the place and just follow Haji, Haji, Haji. No. I'm sure they questioned him. And only today now we are questioning his works. Arya Samajis are now questioning his work. And we say, no, we need to change certain things in Sanskar Vidhi. We need to change how we do Havan. We need to change everything. When the people were there, I'm sure they asked those questions and he gave them a reason why his Vidhi is like that. His vidhi means the procedures to perform sanskars. There's a reason why it was laid out in that way to have the greatest effect. So in the world of Arya Samaj, that great lamp went out, but that didn't stop from the other lamps to keep lighting. So today, as I bring my session to a close, 9 o'clock is coming close. फिर वेद का संदेश ले आए थे दयानंद. And again, this is one of Professor Adishish Ji's song. फिर वेद का संदेश ले, फिर वेद का, the message of the Ved. Again, Dayanand came to spread the message of the Ved. फिर वेद का संदेश ले, फिर वेद का संदेश ले आए थे दयानंद. फिर वेद का संदेश ले, फिर वेद का संदेश ले आए थे दयानंद. करने को क्लेश दूर सब, करने को क्लेश दूर सब आए थे दयानंद. फिर वेद का संदेश ले, करने को क्लेश दूर सब. He came to get rid of all the sufferings. And I could take one whole night again to talk about the sufferings India were going through when he came. Imagine what state our women, our sisters were when he came into the scene. I'm sure he cried. And he fought for their right. He fought for them to get education. He fought for their suffering. Not only ladies, but the Hindus and the way they call the low, different type of people. He fought for them. Karne ko klesha dura sab. He came to get rid of all their sufferings. And that's why today we can have Panditan in our mandir. छाया हुआ तलोक में जब घोर अंधेरा, छाया हुआ तलोक में जब घोर अंधेरा, आजान निशा दूरता सद जान सावेरा, आजान निशा दूरता सद जान सावेरा. मन करत भी राकेश से, मन करत भी राकेश से आए थे दयानंद. फिर वेद का संदेश ले, छाया हुआ था लोक में. He came at a time when dense darkness cast a shadow over this world. These are all figurative language. Ajan Nisha Durta Sadjan Sivira. And there were signs of ignorance that prevails everywhere. Manakartha bhi Rakesh si aayi thi dhanan. Everyone's minds brighten up like the full moon with the message he brought. Imagine what an influence that light had on the world. कर दूर अंधकार वेद भानु गाया, कर दूर अंधकार वेद भानु गाया. सोते हो कर पकड़ की जगाया, सोते हो कर पकड़ पकड़ की जगाया ज्योतित हुए अनलेश से ज्योतित हुए अनलेश से आई ते दयानंद फिर वेद का संदेश ले कर दूर अंधकार वेद भानु उगाया. He got rid of all disbeliefs. There were so many disbeliefs that were there going on at the time in the society, especially with Hinduism. Ved Bhanu Ugaya and showed the light of the Ved once more. He couldn't find Ved in India. He had to go out of India to find the Vedas. सोते हुओं को कर पकड़ पकड़ को जगाया. And you know, in your classroom sometimes when you're teaching, you see some children like this. Some teacher go on, they just bring their ears a little bit, wake them up. Exactly that's what Maharishi did. He went and what we call jagawe. We shake up. We shake them up. Right? Wake them up. Not only physically wake them up, intellectually. You wake them up. Sote huए को पकड़ पकड़ को जगाया. Everyone who was asleep. जो तित हुए अनलेश से आई थी दयानंद. With great effort, wasn't easy. With great effort, he lit the lamp of knowledge. With great effort, he gave knowledge to everyone. There was no caste, no race, no creed. Everyone was exposed to the knowledge that he gave. And the last verse. And normally the poets, Hindi poets always put their name in the end of the writings. आदेश मिता गात मगर जो न मिटेगा आदेश मिता गात मगर जो न मिटेगा जब तक है सूर्य चंद्र कभी तू न मरेगा जब तक है सूर्य चंद्र कभी तू न मरेगा हरनी को राग हरनी को राग द्वेष तम हरनी को राग द्वेष तम आये ते दयानंद फिर वेद का संदेश ले आदेश मिता घाट आदेश the writer is saying that my legacy mita can be destroyed easily. Who am I and who any one of us, our legacy will be what? Can be erased very easily after 5-10 years. Very soon, Pandit Ramalji, hardly anybody will talk about him. His legacy will go very soon too. Ours will go also. Magar tu na mitega. The author is saying, but O Swamiji, yours would not be destroyed. Your legacy would not be destroyed. जब तक है सूर्य चंद्र कभी तू ना मरेगा. As long as the sun is existing, as long as the Chandrama, the moon is existing, the work you have done, what you stand for and your legacy would never vanish, would continue to exist in this world. Haraneko raga dveshatam. He came to remove animosity, ignorance, and the entanglement of this world. Aite Dayanand. So the question I pose to you now tonight, as we call Vedic Arya Samaj or Vedic Hindu, what kind of legacy would we leave when we move to the nether world? Are we just going to be a 1% like Swamiji? Let's assume that Swamiji was 100%. Think about it. Is my legacy going to be just 1% or 0.5% or 0%? And say, you know, I'm proud to be Arya Samaji. I'm a Arya Samaji. There's a lot to be done. A lot of work to be done. And a lot of seva is to be done. And when we talk about seva, seva is anonymous to Pandit Visesaji. Very synonymous to him. In his youthful days, when he had the strength, he would come early in the morning here on a Sunday. Nobody had to ask anybody to come and prepare mandir. You walk in the mandir was prepared. By Naro will know that. It was prepared. Sheet, and the sheet had to be spread in a particular way, in an orderly way. He made his contribution. Now it is a challenge for the younger ones, the younger generation. But the Ramal generation has gone. My generation is almost going out. We're very close. We've seen the exit sign. Yeah, we all have seen the exit sign. Our body is telling us, you know what? The exit sign is, so big those exit sign out there. You watch back there? Our age pundits can see those exit signs. So we need the younger ones to take charge. This is why the Pandit Council decided to have this Pandit training, so that you would be well equipped, just as Swamiji equipped his followers to carry on his work. We have to equip our young generation to carry out the work of Swamiji. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.
Thank you, Pandit Ravi. Speaking of legacies, you definitely have left one in your community when you and Pandita Bharti founded East Indian Music Academy. So you have left, and you're still here, so you haven't gone anywhere. But your legacy is there, as well as Arya Spiritual Center. And I must say, all the pundits, the preparation that they do, I live with one. So I can tell you the amount of preparation, the late night phone calls, the practice sessions that they put into doing their pravachan, their message, is amazing. The detail and the dedication that our pundits and panditas have in this mandir is like no other that I've seen. And Swami Dayanand has left a legacy for us. And the pundits in this mandir has definitely continued that legacy to a T. This is in conclusion of the third night of our Diwali Yajna. And I would like to thank our sponsor, Behen Devika, and her family for putting today's meal together. I would like to remind you that tomorrow we fall back on our time. So don't come to Mandir late. Don't tune in late. It is an hour behind. So please make sure that your phone automatically updates, all your digital clocks, all your car alarms or whatnot you have to change. Do so before you go to bed. And join us again for Pandit Deepak. We've been talking about Diwali and Deepak the light. He tells me that Diwali is his day. His name is Deepak and that's his day. So by Deepak, that's also your day. So we shall see you here again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., not 10 a.m. Remember to change your times. It's 9 a.m. And thank you once again for joining us. Pandit Ravi, thank you for catching that plane and flying all the way to New York and being here with us. Everyone, let's stand for Aarti.
Jai Jagdish Hare, Swami Jai Jagdish Hare. भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट जन में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो ध्यावे पल पावे, दुख बिन से मन का। ओ स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे। कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहु किसकी। ओ स्वामी शरण गहु किसकी। तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा। आस करो जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो दीवा। ओ स्वामी पाप हरो दीवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बधाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बधाओ। संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। अथ शांति पातः। ओम द्यौ शांतिरंतरिक्षं शांति, पृथ्वी शांतिरापा शांति, रोषधय शांति, वनस्पत्यः शांतिर्विश्वे देवाः शांतिर्ब्रह्म शांति। सर्वं शांति शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि। May there be peace in the heavenly regions. May there be peace in the atmosphere. May peace reign on earth. May the waters be soothing, and may the meadows and herbs be healing. May the plants be the source of peace to all. May all enlightened persons bring peace to us. May the Vedas spread peace throughout. May all other objects give us peace, and may peace bring peace. And may that peace come to all of us forever. Om Shanti 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 Om. Bhojan mantra. Om Anapate Nasyano Dehiyanami Vasya Shushmina Prapradataram Tarisha Urjanno Dehi Dvipade Chatushpade. Om Shanti 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 Om. Namaste. And tomorrow will be the last session. You're all again welcome to come back again tomorrow and join us again. Namaste and Happy Diwali.